Well, it's day 24. Good morning, folks. It's going to be a beautiful day again today. And a few things I want to talk to you today about is one is homeschooling them kids. And we've talked about in the past about making some wine out of them dandelions, a little science experiment. I did that, and I'm on my second batch. My wife wasn't home 3 days, and I came home and a whole gallon of wine was gone. And she said she didn't know what happened to it. She said it went bad or something. Anyway, we're making some more, and that's a good thing. And another thing I thought, I've seen people posting that they run out of things to do with their kids, and so I'm going to give you a couple lessons and things that people can do today with their children. And one thing is you can teach them about socialism. And the best way I know to do that is you get everybody a little sticker, and you put on there, you put one on yourself. It says, "I'm the government," and you say "government" on you. And then you have one for each of the little kids, and you get them to clean the house and do the dishes and sweep the floors and tidy up their rooms and rub your feet and stuff like that. And then when lunch comes along, you hand them out a little bowl each, and give them a bowl, and put them some soup in it, and give them a little bread. And if they're your favorites, you put butter on it. And if they do all the work and they're the hardest worker, you give them the least. And when they say, "Well, how come I got the least? I did the most work." And you say, "Well, that's the way socialism works. And if you're my favorite, then you don't have to do any work and you get most of the food." It's a good lesson. They'll learn what socialism is, and hopefully they'll get that crap out of their brain. So that's a good thing. And if you're one of them tree-hugging FM millennial types that believes in the Green New Deal and we shouldn't use fossil fuels, well, I suggest that you take and throw all your food out or give it all away to your neighbors, and turn your lights off and stuff like that, and teach your children well and be a good example. And because all that food you have was grown using fossil fuels. The electricity you got is fossil fuels. Everything you got is touched fossil fuels. So if you want to be green, live green. Good. I'm good with that. Go out there and eat trees. I don't know. I got plenty of trees. Look at all the trees I got. I planted all those trees. And 40 years ago, but I planted them. They're there and they're growing. So anyway, you can do that and be green. The packaging that, anything that's plastic, just throw that away. And any clothes that have polyester in them, you can throw them away. Or if they got cotton in them, their looms were run by electricity. That's fossil fuel. So throw them away. And I guess you can just live in a box. Well, no, you can't, because that box was made of fossil fuel. It was made cut down trees like that I planted. Well, so cut them down. So anyway, that'd be good. You start practicing what you preach, and just start living green. Teach your kids. Get them some scissors and get them out there cutting the grass with them scissors all day, and show them what it's like when you don't have fossil fuels. And that'll be good. That'll be good for you. And post your car for sale on the interweb. You don't need that because it burns fossil fuel. And if you have an electric car, it burns electricity, which is made with, you guessed it, fossil fuel. So anyway, that'll be good lessons for your kids. That's homeschooling 101, and I think that'll be good. And by the time this is over, they'll have about all that socialism and Green New Deal they want, and they'll figure it out. Now, another thing that's come to my attention, and I think this is for the adults, and one thing is I've heard of people getting bed sores, and you got to get up and get out and get that vitamin D every day. And if you got them bed sores, you can put your poultice on there. You take a piece of bacon fat and a bandage, and you wrap it cold sore, and that'll draw all the infection out. In a couple of days, you'll feel better about it. But stay off your butt. You'll get better, and life is good. Another thing too is that I seen a post yesterday where people are starting to turn their kids loose because they can't feed them, and that's really sad. If you got any of them little kids out there that are running around and you don't want them, you just let me know. I'll take them. I love kids. I think they're great. And so you can do that. And when I was a kid, times are a lot different. We when my parents turned the news on at 10 o'clock, there's a guy come on and says, "10 o'clock, do you know where your children are?" Well, that meant my parents had to start looking for us. I guess they weren't worried about us. That's the difference between socialism and being free. Y'all have a great day. Life is too short. We're almost over this. I think Trump's figured it out.